What's up everybody, Stella here with your third-party report. I hope you had a great week. Also, is anyone else's TikTok and YouTube page just all Tears of the Kingdom videos of people abusing Koroks? Or actually making extremely weird mechs and contraptions? It's honestly kind of awesome. I've spent way too long in the game. But anyways, let's get back to the news and what you missed this week in gaming and esports news. Just yesterday, Bloomberg reported that Sony Group Corp has slowed development on The Last of Us standalone multiplayer game, and that the creators are reassessing its quality and future. Now, remember, Neil Druckmann, Naughty Dog co-president, had said in January this year that the multiplayer project was, quote, shaping up to be a fresh new experience from our studio, but one rooted in Naughty Dog's passion for delivering incredible stories, characters, and gameplay. He also told us that it's a brand new cast of characters and takes place in another part of the US from where the events of the other two games took place. So it all sounds great, but right now it seems the game is in danger. The team working on the multiplayer game was scaled back after a recent evaluation. The group is now a much smaller team, and the company is apparently looking at how viable this game is long-term, which, again, Druckmann had told us the future of The Last of Us with this multiplayer game was going to be great. Naughty Dog posted a statement on their Twitter account saying, "We're incredibly proud of the job our studio has done thus far, but as development has continued, we've realized what is best for the game is to give it more time. Our team will continue to work on the project as well as our other games in development, including a brand new single-player experience. We look forward to sharing some more soon." The game has been in development for 4 years, and Sony was pushing for live service games at that time. Sony acquired Bungie in 2022 and asked the studio to look at their collection of live service games and make an assessment. This is when Bungie raised questions about The Last of Us multiplayer, which led to the slowdown on the development. But again, the game is still in development. It's just probably not coming out anytime soon, and we're probably not seeing any demos. I don't know how the future's gonna look, so we're just gonna have to wait and see how this pans out for everyone. FaZe Clan already had layoffs in February that affected 20% of their workforce, but now FaZe is set to lay off an additional 40% of its staff. FaZe tweeted out, "We will be filing an 8K later today regarding the approximate 40% workforce reduction. This plan shows the latest progress from our efforts to align our cost structure with our focused near-term priorities around brand sponsorship and esports growth, as discussed in our shareholder letters. In the last several months, we have executed on material cost reductions to protect capital, and we will continue to work toward putting FaZe in the best possible position to drive towards future profitability." FaZe's stock also dropped when the company went public at $725 million evaluation last July, but now the price is listed at 58 cents. There haven't been any other statements about the future of FaZe to the public, but internally, FaZe CEO Lee Trink wrote in an email to the remaining staff that they're not abandoning the aspirations they have for FaZe. They're just, quote, setting some of their larger goals aside to focus on what's directly in front of us. I honestly have no idea what that means, but I really hope the staff affected by the massive layoffs find work soon. Halo Infinite Season 4 releases June 20th, and it's going to be one of the bigger season drops because the game mode Infection is finally coming to the game. In the official Halo Discord server before the season launch, 343 Industries revealed that Infection will be added to Infinite in June. Halo also tweeted from their official account to confirm the news. The story continues the Lone Wolves duo storyline from Season 2, and players have to aid Hyodin to raid an old Oni facility beneath the multiplayer training academy. The banished AI Iratus was found that could possess a suit of Spartan armor, so this will most likely play into Infection. I haven't played Infinite in so long, but I'd be down to try this game mode, since it's so different from everything else available. I'm also glad 343 hasn't given up on Infinite and continues to churn out new content, even if Infection should have dropped earlier. Finally, the last story. Lord of the Rings Gollum is officially the worst reviewed game this year. GameSpot gave it a 2 out of 10, PC Gamer gave it a 64%, which is pretty high. IGN gave it a 4 out of 10. On Metacritic, it is at 36 for PS5 and a 41 for the PC. As a fun comparison, here are some of the games that were some of the worst rated of all time that got a lower score than Gollum on Metacritic. There was The Fighter Within, an Xbox launch game that tried to use the Kinect as a motion-controlled fighting game that was published by Ubisoft, but it got a 23 on Metacritic. Postal 3 and NBA Unrivaled got scores of 24, and Charlie's Angels from 2003 got a 23, which I watched the Game Grumps play that one, and oh my god, it is so bad. So at least Gollum hasn't hit that low, but honestly, it does not look good, and the core gameplay looks really boring. There's so much else to explore in the world of Lord of the Rings than that grungy prison that you're in, and caves. And honestly, who asked for a Gollum game? The devs did post an apology on Twitter for the state of the game and also said they'd be doing patch updates for bugs, but that doesn't solve the core game, so I don't think we'll be seeing those review scores move up. And that's your third-party report for this week. What do you think about The Last of Us multiplayer slowing down on production? Do you think we'll see it at fake E3 this year? Let me know. I hope you enjoy the last of your weekend, and I'll see you next week.